Issued a level 4 warning, its highest against Americans traveling to Lebanon as tensions rise in the Middle East. That level 4 advisory was issued following back-to-back strikes, presumably by Israel, that killed top Hezbollah and Hamas terror leaders. Retired U.S. four-star Army General Jack Keane is here. In terms of the death of Ismail Haniyeh in downtown Tehran, some new information came out that I find absolutely fascinating, General, and that is that he was killed by a bomb that was planted in the guest house in which he was staying months ago. That guest house is run by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Does this smell of an inside job?
Well, John, you're getting at something that's pretty sensitive, and that is the fact that there's been 24+ attacks going back 12 to 15 years. Conducting espionage operations inside of Iran. And just about every single one of those operations, with some exceptions, have had Iranian dissidents working with the Mossad in executing those operations. And this is a partnership that they've established through the years. The success that Mossad has had inside Iran is, John, it's absolutely stunning what they've been able to do, from going all the way back just a few years to 2018, when they took the warehouse down with all of the nuclear secrets and truckloads of information right out of Tehran itself. In 2021, they took the Natanz nuclear facility down, all the centrifuges they blew up. They've conducted cyber attacks, and in 22, later in that year, they sent 6 quadruple drones in and took down hundreds of drones at a manufacturing base in western Iran. This has been going on, and to include killing nuclear scientists, engineers, and military officials. They do this in cooperation with Iranian dissidents who help them with information and sometimes help them also with execution. So inside job, absolutely, likely the case here.
Interesting. General, welcome to you. We know through Antony Blinken, we continue to hear that the goal is a ceasefire. They believe that they are working towards a deal. Where do you see this going next, General?
Well, it's hard to believe that they're getting close to a deal, given what's taken place. And I absolutely applaud up front here the Israeli government taking down a Hezbollah military commander, a Hamas military commander, and Hamas's political chieftain who was intimately involved in those negotiations. We have got to hold these leaders accountable. Israel is doing exactly the right thing here. I do think it's going to have some impact on negotiations for sure. Sinwar, who is really the decision maker on the Hamas side, has been holding back. And the reason he's holding back is he thinks protraction and time is on his side. Condemnation of Israel on the rise, isolation of Israel on the rise, President of the United States and others in the administration wire brushing Israel in public, holding back weapons and munitions. Why would you not think, that is in your favor? And that's where we've been. So I'm not certain there's anything close to happening. We've said that before, and it just hasn't happened.
So in response to the takeouts of Shukr and Haniyeh, both Iran and Hezbollah are vowing that they will launch retaliatory strikes. Senator Lindsey Graham says if they do that, the United States needs to hit Iran itself. Listen to what he said.
Not only should Israel hold Iran accountable for any escalation by Hezbollah, the United States should do the same. What should the target list include? It should include those facilities most vital to the funding of terrorism. It should include refineries.
You and he appear to be on the same page, General.
Well, listen, the commander of Central Command, Eric Kurilla, has submitted requests time and time again to the administration to get permission to push back on the Houthis, not just defensively, which we're doing, is defend against missile and rocket attacks or take down their launcher systems inside Yemen, but go after the source, the spy ship that's in the Red Sea, providing the targeting for the Houthis, the Navy ships that are transporting the missiles and rockets and munitions. Go after these targets. Over 100 targets have been submitted inside Iran, just military targets, not even a commercial target like Senator Graham is talking about, or oil refineries. All of them rejected. I don't think anything like that will be approved by this administration. It is strategic failure on the part of the administration that we don't hold the architect of what has taken place in the Middle East. The chaos and instability is organized and supervised by Iran. And the fact that we don't hold them accountable leads to more aggression. And that is where we are.
General Keane, it's always great to have you on. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, General.
Yeah, great talking to you.